Hello there, Dr. Sheep here. Welcome back to another TGIF Talks, episode 72. I'm your host, Dr. Sheep, joined by my co-host, Anonymous Phil.
Oh,
All right,
yes.
let's roll the intro. Full screen.
Wouldn't you like to get away?
It's Friday. Gotta get down on Friday.
And they're always glad you came.
These podcasts are broken down into 4 parts. First, we have how our weeks have been, followed by the news, followed by your comment, followed by a random 4th segment. Today's 4th segment is digging a hole. Anyways, so, alright. We had already recorded 10 minutes of podcast. But Streamlabs, every single time my computer updates, wipes my settings. Wipes them. Actually, no, it was working last night because I recorded a Minecraft Let's Play last night. So at some point between now and last night, for whatever reason, Streamlabs just forgot all of my settings. So I have to, and it doesn't tell you that. You don't, unless you notice that your audio levels aren't changing, Streamlabs doesn't, it picks up default audio. Default audio is nothing. There is no default audio on this computer, which is really frustrating. So Phil, how have your 2 weeks been?
Well, these last 2 weeks I've been working a lot.
Working away for the
40
man.
hours a week.
How many hours?
40.
Ah, yes, full time. Are you like officially full time? Or are you still like technically a part timer?
I'm part-timer working 40 hours.
Why don't you just like ask for full time?
Well, because this is not a lifetime gig.
Yeah, but
And
pay
the moment I do that, I basically set myself up for it to be a lifetime gig.
not necessarily. You can just leave.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm locking myself in. I'm basically digging myself into a hole that'll be harder to get out of.
Well, you turn in your 2 weeks and leave. They can't just stop you unless there's this contract that says you got to work 5 years for us.
Oh no, I know that. Okay. That's not the point I'm trying to make. What I'm trying to make is I don't need full-time benefits because I mean insurance is probably better with my parents than Hy-Vee.
Oh, you want to stay on your parents' insurance every time.
Exactly. And to be quite honest, I mean I don't think they have room for more full-timers.
Yeah. Menards won't let me.
They have a limit of how many full-time employees they can have, and I feel like they're already kind of working overdoing the amount of hours they'd like to give people. It's just because right now it's still kind of close to 4th of July, and so they're going to start reading people off the amount of hours they're giving them.
Yes, and then those people start to quit because they're not getting hours. That's always how it goes.
Well, they say they're going to quit, and then they end up never actually doing it. Some of them do.
That's usually how it goes.
I've talked with a lot of people,
That's
and
me. I'm
it's
gonna
always
quit.
like, yeah, exactly. I've talked with a lot of people. It's always like, yeah, I'm going to quit. 2 months later. So why are you still here?
Can't find a job. That's the problem. I told people I was going to quit. Couldn't find a job. So here I am.
You're also only looking for banking jobs. You're not looking for anything else.
Well, I have to take a different job now. I had an interview Friday morning, because Menards is going to cut $4 out of our pay come September 4th. So,
Like an hour?
yeah. So,
You make more than $4 an hour above minimum wage?
oh yeah.
Really?
Normally I make, so before June, I was making $11.70. I now make $4 above that.
Oh, so you're making like 15 an hour?
Yeah.
That's like not even on the weekends?
That's not even the weekends.
Oh. Oh, and they're going to take that away?
They're going to take it away because it was just an incentive to hire people.
Oh yeah, someone else was. Yeah, my roommate was telling me about that. His place of work or whatever was doing something like that too. They're taking it away.
So now I have to find a different job. And so our cousin,
Yeah.
the one who was divorced, she she told me about a job at a local co-op, and I'm like, at least it's working on my career and it pays good, so I applied for it. Now I'm just waiting for them to hear back. They're gonna pay like $15.89 an hour.
What was his? Oh, so wait. So what was the job from Friday?
That was that one, the co-op job.
You said you had an interview, right?
Yeah,
Oh, you're waiting to hear back from it.
yeah.
Oh,
That they literally asked me, I think, one question the entire interview. So,
yeah, how was it, like 5 minute interview?
oh no, it was 30 minutes, but it was mostly
Oh.
me asking a question, him telling me about the company.
Oh, what was the one question they asked you?
What's your goal? What's your like 5-year goal here or whatever?
Huh. And what did you have to say?
Well, I said I'd like to move up. I have a
That's it?
degree, so it's like I don't want to sit here in this low spot for too long. And they're like, yeah, I mean, we'll have you work there for a year or two, and we'll figure out your strengths, and then we can suggest to moving up from there. So, it's a glorified farmhand, but it pays $15.89, which is really good, and it'll pay even more if I get my CDL.
Oh, so you can drive a bus?
Not a bus, like a semi or something.
Semi.
I could drive a bus after I get it. After I get the CDL, I suppose.
What sort of task would be required of you on this job?
So, I mean, in the fall here, I'll be filling a lot of anhydrous tanks.
Hmm?
Anhydrous ammonia.
Anhydrous ammonia.
Yeah.
You're filling tanks.
Filling those tanks, then delivering water to sprayers and that kind of, and herbicide to sprayers, that kind of stuff. That's
Oh wait,
my-
so you have to get your CDL, right?
Yeah, pretty much. They're like, if you get
Oh.
but like, if you get it within like the first, 3 months, 90 days, you get $50 cents raise.
Oh, $50 cent raise?
50-cent raise, yes. So I mean, it's a pretty good deal to actually get that. So I'll have to work on that if I get the job. I mean, it's pretty much a done deal, I guess. But I figured I'd hear back from them by now. But I don't know. It is only Monday, so. Anyways, what we originally were talking about was I went camping this weekend, and before I went and picked up Will to bring him to our parents while they were camping, and I pick him up and he's on his phone. He's on FaceTime, and he's like, he just shows me the look, and I'm like, who are you? He was talking to this girl on FaceTime. So I was in my head, I'm like, who are you? And we're talking about the Kazoo Kid. If you don't know who the Kazoo Kid here, I don't need to show Phil, but I'll re-show the Kazoo Kid.
We already figured that out.
It's this kid. This schmuck. Anyways, so so I'm like, so yeah, they've been dating since June 29th. And the crazy part here is, I was talking to Phil, and I was like, Phil, this schmuck got a girlfriend 8 years earlier. 8 years before Phil ever did. Sorry. He got a girlfriend, and he's 8 years younger than Phil.
Yes. Young love.
But Phil here, he's like, I have reached an enlightenment, realizing I don't need. It's not a need. It's something I want.
Yeah.
And
It's one of those things, it's nice to have. It's necessary for greater fulfillment in life, it's something that's not necessary. You can still live a great life in single.
Right.
I feel like your options or ability to enjoy life even more increases when you have a mate. I don't deem it necessary for fulfillment.
Right. So anyways,
You can still find your greatest life purpose without a mate.
and so I made the joke that, well, technically to be alive, you have to procreate after by the time you're 25.
Yeah, a joke, yes.
A joke, yes. Phil didn't take it as a joke. He thought I was being serious, but I wasn't.
Well, you kind of are.
I
In a sense, you said it's your definition.
yeah.
You said it's your definition that you are dead.
Yeah, but I just like to make fun of people.
And yourself.
Well, I'm not 25 yet.
That time is approaching quite quickly.
I've got 4 years.
And what have you done in the last 4 years?
I got a degree. I graduated high school.
Yeah, and how much further are you now than 4 years ago in terms of social relationships with women?
Oh, much further away.
Oh, yeah?
Much further away.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
Further away.
My point being,
Are you any
sir,
closer?
you are
to
no
the past
longer
4
rounding the
years?
bases. Sir, you are in outfield on a dark night wondering where everyone's at.
Where are you exactly? Are you even in the freaking ball
Sir,
field?
I'm not even in the ballpark. I never bought tickets for that. Sir, let me tell you where I'm at.
Oh, boy.
I have reached this enlightenment. I decided never to buy tickets, okay?
Oh, that's what that is.
You are wasting your time in the outfield looking for the base on a dark night. The game's over. The game is long over.
Wait, I'm not,
I'm
not
How do I
70.
get out of this place?
Well, hold on, I'm
Meanwhile,
not
I have come to
40.
the realization that there are more important things in life than this game.
Hold on, I'm not 40, all right? Or like a woman who's like 39 and hasn't met anybody and doesn't have any kids, all right? But wants
Yes, being a part of the game would be amazing, but I'm not going to spend my life trying to get another shot just to watch it fail. I'm wasting my time.
That sounds like depression, my guy.
You can call it whatever the hell you want. I call it enlightenment.
He just wants to be like Newton and die a virgin.
Yeah. I think I've told you about the
Oh,
five
you
greatest
talked
minds.
about this. You put Hitler on that list, so keep that list to yourself. Shut the hell up and keep that list to yourself.
Newton, Cavendish, Tesla, and Herbert Spencer. That's it.
Right.
There is another name that shall not be named. I'm sure you know who it is.
Oh, we all know who it is. We've had this conversation before.
Yes, there's another great mind.
Great. Oh my god. Oh no. Yes. Phil is striving.
You didn't hear it come out of my mouth.
Oh. Right. Phil is striving to be the Chancellor of Germany at this point. So.
I mean, I don't need to be the Chancellor of Germany to reach a noble pursuit in life.
I suppose you could just kill 8 million people on your own. It'd be a bit of a challenge without like a government power, but props to you.
Well, it's not necessary, but
I mean,
does everything in life revolve around killing people to have a great mind to you?
well, I
People
mean,
to do kill.
truth be told, if you can kill 8 million people, you know, let's non-racially here. Let's not be biased. Just killing 8 million people outright. That without like having government assistance, I'd say you're a pretty great mind. Like, I don't know. I don't even know how you'd even do that. How would one kill?
Only a great mind could could come up with a plan.
I mean, I have a few ideas. You ever heard of the New York water supply?
Does that revolve around the usage in Niagara Falls, or maybe
I don't know. The New York water supply and anthrax.
York Air Supply?
What do you mean? What's my point? Pour some anthrax in the New York water supply. You could literally theoretically wipe out a good portion of the city within a few days.
Doesn't New York get its water? Or no, that's its they still use Niagara Falls for their electricity?
I have no idea. My point is, if you want to kill 8 million people, there you go.
Oh.
Or you could just blow up the Hoover Dam.
Blow it up. Yeah.
You blow up the Hoover Dam and a few other key dams that supply water to Southern California. Once you blow those up, you start killing people very quickly because they don't have any water.
Oh.
I don't know if you'll get to the 8 million mark. You'd probably have to, like, also take out the power.
Oh.
That would kill people.
Just wait till the memes start rolling in, and next thing you know, you're like tier 9.
Tier 9. Well, that does compare. Well, actually, I don't remember. Does the list? Let me see. Let me see if I have the list on my phone. I think I still do. Oh my god. Oh boy. A meme tiers. Here we go. No, it'd be. I mean, okay. So I guess since we're doing this non-racially, it would be tier 10 actually.
Oh.
Oh no, sorry, no, it would be tier 9. Sorry,
Yeah.
if you did it racially, it'd be tier 10. Since it's non-racial, it's a tier 9. However, you have to kill 40 million people to ration bread. Shouldn't that be 100 million people? Why do I have that 40 million? It should be 100 million. Whatever.
Was it 100 million?
I thought it was 100 million.
I didn't think it was.
Whatever. Point is,
That sounds way too large.
I mean, truth be told, what you're doing is probably closer to what Truman did, and that'd be a tier 8.
What did Truman do?
He nuked 2 Japanese cities.
Oh, is he that president?
Is he that president? Yes, he was that president. He also had sheep on the White House lawn. My brothers.
Brothers?
The sheep are my brothers. My brothers and sisters.
That explains why you represent sheeple.
I don't represent Apple. I do own an Apple product, but I don't represent Apple.
Sheeple.
Sheeple are people that follow Apple. Anyways,
People have to follow Apple?
I mean that's what the definition says. It's this not the definition, but it's in the sentence about the definition.
I thought sheeple was just people that are just mindless.
Well, yeah, that is true. But on one of the websites for the use in a sentence, they literally say people that own Apple are known as sheeple.
To be fair, Apple does have some pretty banger products.
I own an iPad, all right? So I'm guilty. And I would own a smart Apple Watch.
I'd say it's going over the top to get every single Apple product.
Yes. Now,
For
granted,
example, I have wireless earbuds, but they're not AirPods.
I mean, truth be told, Apple AirPods, the Pros anyways, are like...
Pros are really nice.
Yeah.
They're really nice.
My roommate, he lost...
See, I don't really care for luxury.
Right.
To me, what I have
Utilitarian.
is cheap. You say?
Utilitarian.
Yeah. Well, it gets
That's
the job
utilitarian.
done. It gets the job done for a reasonable cost.
That's utilitarian. Nothing.
I mean, as far as my phone goes, it makes, I guess, phone plans, I guess, easier if we all have Apple. To be fair, I kind of like the Apple phone. iPhones are pretty nice.
I mean, their latest iPhone was a masterpiece, so I did like the.
I have, but their second generation SE, I think, is pretty nice. It's the body of the 6, but the processing power
Of,
of the A13, which is like the iPhone 11.
yeah. Well, anyways, so back to how did we get onto genocide? Oh, great minds die in aversion, Will having a girlfriend. There we go. That train of thought. I can't believe I followed that all the way back. So here's the chain of thought
Minds
here.
think alike.
So here's this chain of thought here, folks, if you missed it. We're from talking about camping to Will having a girlfriend. That made Phil think about dying a virgin. And then that
What made you bring that up?
well, okay. Well,
I brought up baseball.
true. Okay, that made me bring up dying a virgin. That made him then I brought up his list. All right? And then the list of great minds brought up the man who shall not be named, which brought up genocide, which prompted us to get to sheeple. But why?
I brought us Apple.
But why are we talking about sheeple though? I don't. I have to remember how we.
I said sheeple as a joke because you fit my definition of sheeple.
Mindless. Oh right, no, I remember now.
Mindless.
I called Truman's sheep my brothers and sisters.
Yeah, you said he had sheep on the lawn.
Yeah.
And I said, yeah, brothers and sisters, sheep. And you said, yeah, my brothers and sisters. I said, you are a sheeple.
Yes. Anyways, so back to Will having a girlfriend. Oh my god. Yeah, apparently she doesn't like me. I don't blame her. I was pretty.
She doesn't like you?
No, I was pretty terrible Saturday. I will say. I was pretty terrible all weekend. I was tired, and so I wasn't exactly.
Didn't take your meds?
Well, screw off. No, it wasn't that. It was just I was just tired and irritable, and so I wasn't.
Irritable, yeah. Oh my gosh. Irritable Doc on that trip to go see a pile of rocks out in the west. I mean, it was a pretty spectacular trip. You got him interested, but boy, those car rides, it did a number on his mind.
Oh my freaking!
It did a number on him.
The tornado alone. Oh my god! That whole driving Sunday after the tornado was terrible.
You were literally the tornado, filled with rage.
Oh,
I don't know if you just weren't getting very good sleep at the hotels, but you were quite irritable, my friend.
Oh yeah. Anyway, so I think I was just irritable Saturday, and
Oh.
but I mean, I'm not exactly a likable person, right?
No, not at all.
Exactly. We both can agree on that.
Not at all.
Wait, hold on. I'm getting a phone call. Let's shh. Okay, I'm back. That was the apartment place. Apparently, I didn't have my email on there.
Oh.
And the rent is significantly higher than what they had advertised online. So I'm getting I'm gonna be paying. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna have to have my my dad help me pay for this. I won't be able to afford this. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's more than you make now?
Well, after like utilities and crap, it'll be damn close.
So it seems like that studio is seeming kind of nice now.
Not really, because it's still not that much cheaper. It's gonna save me $100. Actually, I wouldn't even have a washer and dryer then, so I'd have to go pay for that every single damn month.
Oh, you wouldn't have a washer and dryer?
Well, that's what they were calling. They're like, "Do you want to add the washer and dryer for an extra $40 a month?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I don't feel like buying a washer and dryer." So,
Oh wow.
yeah. So, anyways,
To find a new way to wash your clothes.
what were we talking about?
I've never been to a laundromat, so I don't know how cheap that is.
It's like $1.50 per. It's like $1.50 just to wash, and then $1 to dry.
Oh well, then it'd be cheaper to do a laundromat.
Yeah, but
I mean, I do laundry once a week, if that.
yeah, but like I don't want to have to
Yeah, I should
drive
do
to a
it.
laundromat every day, or go walk to a laundromat and waste an hour of my time, if not more.
Well, I guess my point is that there's a laundromat right on Cornerska Highway, and so I can literally just stop there because it's like a mile from my place.
Yeah, I don't want to.
But I mean, I have an in-unit washer and dryer, so it's not necessary.
I prefer I'll just have an in unit. I don't want to have to go somewhere for that.
And so do you tell them yes? You're just gonna have your dad help you, or what?
Yeah, I'm just gonna end up having to have my dad help me, but that's whatever. No big deal. I mean, I might
see.
be able to afford it. Like, I think, provided my tax rate stays the same after this new job, I'll get paid like $500 a week. So, I should.
How much of your monthly income are you spending on rent? Don't
It'll
mind me
be
asking.
about. I would suppose after rent and utilities, it'll probably be like 50%.
That's a little steep. I think
Actually-
the recommended is 30, right?
Actually, no. Recommended 60.
Oh, for rent should be 60% of your income?
Apparently, yes. That's normal.
No, not what normal. Oh, well, I just remember I watched a lot of like Kevin O'Leary, like
Well, yeah, if you can get
But-
your rent that low,
well,
but,
not
like,
if you can
those
get if you
places
can
don't
get
exist.
No, it's not. No, it means getting a better job.
Oh yeah, that also doesn't exist. So
They just aren't looking.
you can't get hired starting at anything more than $15 an hour. That just doesn't. That's not a thing.
Yeah.
Unless you had an internship, then they might pay you more. So
But that's
nothing I
really
can do.
low.
There's nothing I can do.
No, I thought that's really low.
What?
$15 an hour?
Why do you think people are complaining that minimum wage is only like $8?
That's nationwide, yeah.
Yeah, why do you think people are complaining? For the people starting at 15 fresh out of college, the 30,000 is not enough.
Oh,
You see the problem now? Anyway,
I think I could live off of 30. Oh, I think I've spent $8,000 this year.
I mean, truth be told,
Between
I
rent and
probably
food and all
don't
that.
need my
I
dad.
also don't make big purchases. I'm not an Amazon fanatic, okay?
I haven't bought it.
I'm not making monthly purchases on Amazon.
I haven't bought anything on Amazon that wasn't like for somebody else.
Also, they end up paying you back.
Can't even remember. You still haven't paid me back? Actually, it'd be really nice if you did pay me back.
Pay you back for what?
Oh, I thought you said you had. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Point is,
Oh, I was asking you.
what?
You said you've been buying stuff on Amazon for other people.
Yeah.
I said, so what? I'm saying, so what? They probably just pay you back then, right?
No, they were gifts.
Oh.
My dad's birthday. My dad's Father's Day gift.
I
and
follow.
Will's
I follow.
birthday gift.
I follow now.
Anyways,
I paid you back.
yeah. I did. Anyways, so what was there? What was I? Oh, right. I mean, truth be told, at this new job, I'll be making like $504 per week. So I should be fine. I'll store 20 times 4 is 80, $120 per month into my savings accounts. So I'm making $2,000 a month. Let's just assume that, and half that is rent, so it's $1,000. That leaves me with $1,000 left over. I should be fine. I should be more than fine, realistically, because then that leaves me with $900 left over. But like right now, where I'm working though, I don't make $500 a week. I don't make that. That's the thing.
So with your current job, it's not It's not feasible.
No, because I don't work full time every week.
Oh, so you tell them yes then? Were they? I'm taking it that you got accepted.
No, not yet.
Oh, they haven't accepted you yet. They just wanted to complete your application process.
Yeah, they're sending it off to the credit team today.
Oh, I follow.
For this apartment, and then they'll get back to me. But I don't. I think this will be more manageable if I get this new job. If I get this new job, this should be pretty manageable. It'll be. I think I'll end up with a whole paycheck every month left over, a whole $500. Because
that's not including food and all that, or
that is including after food.
It is including food. Okay.
Because it's like I said, $120 goes into my savings. So we have $2,000 a month. Half of that goes to rent. $120 of that goes into my savings. That leaves $880 left over. Which then, let's say, $200 a month for gas. Let's just ballpark that. That leaves me with $640 left. $680, sorry. We can then, that's $180 for food if I spend that much, which is honestly pretty easy to not do that. So
$180 a week
per month.
Oh, that's about what I spent, a little more.
Honestly, I can avoid not spending $180 of food a month.
Actually, no, I bet I'm more around $160 a month.
I don't think I spend that much per month.
But I mean, what kind of meals do you eat? Do you eat like?
I mean, here's the thing though. I don't eat a full meal. I don't eat like a full 3 meals a day. I eat maybe 1 full meal a day.
Well, we had this conversation.
I have Cheerios in the morning. I have 3 granola bars during work, and then I have some sort of meal at the end of the day, and that's either chicken or chicken nuggets and tater tots.
Those are your calories for the day.
Those are my calories for the day, and then maybe I'll have rice in exchange for chicken or chicken nuggets.
Oh, I see.
Or some days I'll have rice. I'll have just rice before I go to work. No Cheerios. It all varies, but the rice again, that's $1.
I see. So that's all you need.
I really don't spend that much on food. As long as I don't like buy snack food like cheese or something.
And I'm kind of curious what it'll be like when Kyle moves out. He'll probably spend like $1 a week, $1 a week on food. All we need is
no.
water.
He'll spend $20 a week on just snacks, but he won't buy any actual food.
Fair enough.
Because he'll go through a bag of chips a day, probably.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's gonna do when he moves back. And you're moving back in with your parents for a little while, aren't you?
I think that's the plan.
So when does that happen?
So I can get my back on my feet into July. The 25th is when I have to be out.
Wow. My move-in date, if I get this apartment, is the 14th of August. So I gotta call my landlord to see if I can get an extra 2 weeks. Because I don't want to move back to my dad's for 2 weeks and then move out again. That's just annoying. You know,
When does school start?
probably a week after that,
Uh,
maybe more.
Going by how informal your thing is, I mean, I guess it's kind of formal. I don't know. Might be able to get that to pass.
I think it'll pass.
I mean, the whole deal was just the school year was the issue,
Yeah.
and so
Well, supposedly. I don't think they'll, as long as I show them, like, hey, I have another lease signed, I am leaving.
I think it should be good.
That's my big deal. I'm not going to call them until I get this place.
Yeah,
Once I get it, then I can be like, can I have an extra 2 weeks?
yeah.
That's my
Yeah.
plan. Anyways, I have no idea how much I'm going to cut out from when I was on the phone.